How you doing today? This is Ken with bloggingdudes.com, and I wanted to share with you something that I did today and might make your job a little bit easier, or at least give you some insight and a way to criticize yourself and do some critical thinking on your own sites and your own blogs. What I did today is I wanted to compare my site to a bunch of the high-ranking, high-traffic blogs that are similar to mine. As you can see on the screen, I use daily blog tips. I know there's a lofty dreams that I have, but I figured if you're going to be the best, you might as well shoot to be like the people who are currently at the top. So that's what I like to do. I like to use those kind of sites to do it with. In comparison of my site and in the DBT site, you can see one thing right off the bat is I have a much larger header than he has, which I think allows him to put a little bit more content. And actually, the way he has his content broken down in lines down here works great too, whereas mine is a little bit, I don't want to say sloppier, but it's a little bit more, a little busier. As you can see, you got to go through a lot more of mine to get to all of my recent posts. One thing I did notice about daily blog tips in my site was I had a little bit too much advertising. I had a large AdSense ad here in this area, and I wanted to get rid of that because I think when I went to my single post screen, the presence of this ad and another ad over here looked a bit too big and spammy. So what I did is I moved it down to where there's no advertising below the data of the week. And what I think what this does is if someone's not going to stay around and read my stuff, then at least it allows them a way to get out of my site by giving me some money at the same time. So in other words, they come down here, they say this guy sucks, and they can, hopefully look at one of these ads or ads by Google down here in the link unit and get out of there via that way. So you want to make sure that your site has great content on it, but if you're looking to make money on it, I think you want to optimize it for money too. So allowing people a way to click out and also make you money is good. Now there are spam sites out there. I was watching a video the other day about a guy who creates dozens and dozens of spam sites on Blogspot and Blogger.com, where he just creates a nice little looking blog. He throws up 2 or 3 pieces of mediocre content, and he called it less than great himself. And his hope was that when people got there, that they would look at the content, realize that's not what they wanted to do, what they were there for, and then click on an ad, hoping they would find something that they were looking for in the first place. Now, I mean, I guess that's one way of doing it. That's a way, not the way a lot of bloggers do it, and I wouldn't think it's the moral, ethical, or I don't understand what that would do for the person except for making money. Blogging should be rewarding to you and the reader in more ways than just a 50-cent click or a 5-cent click. So, I mean, that's one thing that I did today. I don't want to harp on it too much. He does have a lot of advertising over here with the affiliates, and then he has one below it, I believe, if I remember correctly. All the way down bottom, he's got a 160 by 600 AdSense banner down here. So, I mean, I don't think mine's over advertised right now. I don't think I have too much advertising on it, but it's a way for you to look at it. It's a way for you to compare your site to one of the, a couple of the bigger sites, more popular sites. And another thing I did was I looked at some of my other blogs on Blogspot, and I wanted to make sure that they were not over advertised either. Oops, that's the new one. I'll show you that last. Now these blogs on Blogspot, I like them. I've actually just gone back to blogging on Blogspot and went back to a few of my blogs that were already there. I went away from it for a while, but I have a lot of passions, and Quaker parrots. I have a parrot named Boom Boom, and that's one of them. So I like to blog about him. And tips on web writing for money is something I started a while ago and just never came back to. So I have one big ad unit there, but that's it on this page basically. And then it's all content. And I have the link unit up here, and on Quaker parrots the same way. I have the link unit up top under the navigation bar, and I have a small 250 by 250 in the left-hand column over here from AdSense. So I mean, it's a way to compare your stuff side by side, see how it looks, see if it's too cluttered, see if it's not built in, you don't want to go precisely the same way, but if it's not built consistently with the way people who are doing it and making money, then you might want to relook things. I read something the other day about how there was a study done where black background and white lettering didn't work as well, and people clicked off it quicker. So I might make some changes to my horror story website. Again, this is Ken from bloggingdudes.com. Have a good day.